We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome to the Freak Show. I am your host, Bumpy McSquigums. Today, we are diving into Inkulinati. I think that's how I should say it every time, but I won't. Inkulinati. It is by Yaza Games and Daedalic Entertainment, released on February 22nd, 2024. A big shout out and a thank you to Daedalic Entertainment for hooking me up with the code for this. It means a lot, and it is truly appreciated. That being said, I've not touched this, I've not played this yet, so this is going to be my very first hands-on experience with it, and I think we're going to start with the Academy, so we can learn how to play, and then, if there's time left in the episode, we will go to the new journey. It tells us over here, start by exploring the Academy, that's where you'll learn how to play. Journey mode is a replayable adventure where every run is different. In Duel, you can face a real human being, or an AI. Or I like to consider this, or an owl. Because that could just be a weird L. No? Okay. Alright, Academy. Onward. Okay, basic lessons. Hildegard's course for beginners and intermediate lessons. Alright, let's start with the basics. Okay. It's Godfrey. Chapter 1. The Introduction. Welcome. You are starting your first battle against the wild beasts. In a moment, you will learn how to fight them effectively. I don't think I can keep this voice up the whole time, but we'll try. During the... Was that an oven mitt? Sorry. Maybe not. During the battle... No, maybe. During the battle, you will perform actions with your tiny... and the beasts you have drawn. You're tiny, huh? Let's start with the tiny. A tiny self-portrait of the real Inkulinati, who is sitting over the manuscript. If your tiny dies, you will lose the battle. You can only draw beasts near your tiny. The range of each action you can perform is indicated by green dials. To draw a beast, you must spend ink. Above the beast icon, you can see how many drops of ink it requires. In the upper left corner, next to the tiny portrait, you can check how much ink you have. Alright. Sure. It's a Doge. Cool. Alright, so there's our boy. We can draw up to 5. Sir Growly. Nice. We could take a nap, or we could swat. I guess we bring the sword-wielding dog out. Pretty strong and resilient for a dog. Has a shield that can block high damage, and a sword that can also attack adjacent fields. Can also attack both adjacent fields at once. Ooh. Adjacency bonus. Alright. There we go. I still say that's an oven mitt, not some sort of weird glove. Chapter 2. The beasts are sleeping. Right after you draw a beast, they take a nap. This means they can't make a move until the next chapter. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Nappy time. What is a chapter, you ask? It is a round during which the opponents take turns to move their beasts, or tiny, just like in chess. Each beast and tiny moves only once in each chapter. The chapter ends when everyone has made their moves. Okay. The new beasts, as well as units that have moved, are considered snoozing. This means that they can no longer move in this chapter. Your tiny is the last unit awake. End the turn, and thus the entire chapter, by drawing another beast. Alright, I suppose I'll draw yet another Doge. Quite literally, drew it. I likes it. I likes it a lot. We had 3 ink remaining. Chapter 2, everybody wakes up. Sir Growly and Hugo. Oh, Sir Growly with the play. Look at that. Whose turn is it to move anyway? The opponents take turns making moves. If you had the last move in the previous chapter, your opponent starts the new chapter. Oh. Wait. That means that whoever goes first always goes first, whoever goes second always goes second? That seems questionable, but I guess that's fine. A few words about beasts. Unlike tinies, beasts can freely roam the battlefield. Each beast has different statistics. Hover over the beast to learn the basic information about it. Moving to a green field, walk range, does not end the beast's turn. They can still perform an action, for example, or, yeah, that is, they can attack, although it will no longer be possible to switch to a different beast. Huh. Any action other than moving to a green field will end the beast's turn. Okay, I think I got you. Yellow range, movement or action. Moving to a yellow field, sprint range, ends its turn. I'll take a nap. Got it. Alright, Doge. Little John. What do you want me to do? You want me to move here? Action range. Each action has a limited range. Green and purple dials show the range of the action. Green means that there is an available target on the field, and an action can be used there. If there is no target available on the square, the shield is purple. Once you're close to an enemy, choose the attack action, target the enemy, and confirm. Swords only attack adjacent fields. If your target is not on an adjacent field, move your beast again to attack it. When you confirm the target of the attack, you will see an indicator moving next to the number boxes. The number you stop on is the amount of damage you will deal. If you keep the pointer on the skull, the enemy will die. Oh, okay. When the time runs out, the pointer will stop by itself. Oh, interesting. I don't think there was a skull, but I just kind of panicked a little bit there, to be fair. Oh, I think he's gonna hit us both, yeah. Wolfhelm. It is up to you to prevent forest fires or something. Well, maybe I can move. I can move. Alright. We're gonna take out Sir Growly, or at least we're gonna try to. You bastard growls a lot. Alright, it's time for Inky. Oh. We get plus. You know, I guess we just napped. It looks like we do stuff in like random orders. Since I have more units, it looks like I'm going to be going more often. 1 unit per turn. You can only move 1 unit, beast or tiny, at a time. After performing an action with a selected unit, you cannot switch to a different one. Tinies, unlike beasts, can perform all possible actions during a turn. Draw beasts and use all available hand actions. When you select the nap icon or perform all available actions, you will end the tiny's turn. Alright, well, let's have the doggo hit the guyo. Pico de gallo. Oh, I was a little too quick there. All comes down to Wolfhelm. Oh, Wolfhelm's weaker than Little John. Oh no, what have we done? Had I hit that properly, this would all be different. Well, we get new doggo to come forth, I guess. Does he go after Gustav and Little John, or does he take down Wolfhelm and Hugo? Only time. What does this do? Oh, wait, I can swat something? Inkulinati hand actions. In addition to drawing beasts, the tiny this is so difficult to say all the time. The tiny Inkulinati has a secret weapon. Hand actions. Each Inkulinati can do something different with their hands. Some heal, others punch a manuscript. Your chosen action is SWAT, which deals 5 points of damage to one enemy. Is all part of the plan. We knew this was going to happen. Some hand actions have a cooldown. This means that once you use them, you can't use them again for a certain number of chapters. The number by the hourglass icon shows you how many chapters remain before the cooldown ends. During the tiny Inkulinati's turn, unlike the beast's turn, you can perform all available actions. Alright, so then we can attack them. Yep, I like it. Sorry, son. You done got. Now you see that I am the greatest Inkulinati master of all time. I can learn a lot from you. Yeah, you can. Next lesson. That was a single lesson. Oh, that's insane. Chapter 1. Inkulinati hand action, move. Choose between move left and move right. The selected beast, friend or foe, will move on to the first unoccupied field in the chosen direction. No unoccupied fields? Too bad. That means the beast will fall into the abyss and die. Oh. The deadliest Inkulinati technique. Beast will be pushed onto the first unoccupied field. Okay. What does pushing do? Push an enemy into the abyss to kill them instantly. Okay. A Jono butt. So what, I do this? And then he goes flying off. Then I do this. He goes flying off. Can I not do that? Oh, I can't do that apparently. I can do that though. And I can still swat. Okay, that did feel very, 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 very powerful. I like it a whole bunch. How dare you, sir? Draw beasts in different levels? Some battlefields have more than one level. Beasts that don't fly can only reach different levels by climbing ladders. And there aren't any here. Make sure the beast you draw is at the right level. Hand actions aren't the only way you can push enemy units. Each beast can push another beast, or tiny if they're adjacent to it. Be careful not to stand too close to the edge. Don't worry about being pushed here. We've taken your opponent's push action for training purposes. Uh-huh. Well, he's gone. Doggo! Alright, we understand pushing very well. Now you see that I'm the greatest. Congratulations. Undeserved. Oh, I see how it is. Oh? What be going on here? Sharpen that quill. Where's the feather part of the quill? He's got his oven mitt on. He's ready to get the baked goods. Oh, they're going to have an ink battle. Nun versus knight guy whose name I totally remember. Welcome, O future champion of something. Inkulinati champion. Two masters of the living ink. Inkulinati will duel on the margins of an ancient manuscript. This is your entry exam. You'll be playing as Godfrey. Yes, totally knew that was his name. I remembered it 100%. In a duel against Hildegard, the Holy Church Reformer. In order to win an Inkulinati duel, you must destroy your opponent's tiny Inkulinati. To do so, either reduce its health to 0, or push it into the abyss or the fire of the apocalypse. Well, that seems awfully harsh. Basic beast types. Sword attacks deal most damage, although they can only target adjacent fields. Spear attacks can reach up to 2 fields away, or 1 level away. Bow attacks can hit up to 6 fields away, except adjacent ones. Beasts that use bows have the lowest amount of health, however. Alright, we got sword-wielding dog, a spear-wielding dog, and a bow-wielding dog. What are we going to do? We'll have the bow boy up front. Beowulf, he is here. He is ready. We're going to have the Archerian probably there. Dennis. Good job, Dennis. And I think that's what we're going to start with. I could shove them over a little bit if I wanted to. I have the honor of guiding you through your first battle. Can I shove you? It won't let me shove you. Well. Okay, I think that's fine. A little bit of a head start with the old Doge. It's Dennis Moore, or Denise Moore. And Hildebert. It's kind kind of fun. All right, chapter 2. To draw a beast, you need ink. You can replenish your ink by ending your turn on ink blots. Oh, neat. You will receive 3 drops of ink for your tiny and each allied beast standing on the field, but only when the chapter ends. Here you can see how much living ink each Inkulinati currently has. Keep an eye on it. Got it. If you want to learn more about specific gameplay elements, please refer to the instructions list when you return to combat. Alright, the Doge steps forth. There are 3 types of ink blots, small, medium, and large. You can collect 3 drops of ink from each, one at a time. Okay. The ink blot size determines how many times you can collect ink from it. 1 times 3, okay. Small ink lets you use it once, but you can finish a chapter on the large ones up to 3 times before they disappear. I understand. Up to 6 fields away, cannot attack adjacent fields. Hold on. Oh. Special area attacks allow you to target more than 1 unit at a time, but be careful. If one of your allies comes within range, they also take damage. Good to know. Gives the target 1 level of halo and makes them temporarily unpushable. Oh, neat. Well, I suppose. Oh. Take that, Hildegard, if that is your real name. I think Dennis is gonna have a bad time. Oh, and the book is being written as we go. A moment later, Dennis, who once wedded a sheep, a pretty one, to be fair, sent his thoughts composedly nearing his destination. Divine Dennis struck some chap and the laughter died on his lips. Suddenly, Denise Moore leisurely shuffled about to meet his fate, after which he felt somewhat hungry. A moment later, Denise Moore slugged the unworthy wretch, and he felt as empty as a bakery in the evening. What's that do? Oh, cycles characters I haven't used yet. I see. Both adjacent fields at once. We're going to take out Denise Moore here. Okay, and then Hildebert is always on the ink blob. Oh, can I only push at this limited range? Huh. Well, I guess we nap. I want to see what next appears here. I think we go first. Use the tooltip mode. The icon at the top of the screen switches tooltip mode on and off. Okay. If you want to know if your opponent's beast is able to attack you, check its movement range. If you want to do this while playing on a controller, you must enable the tooltip mode. In a given turn, you can only move 1 unit, either a beast or your tiny. You decide which one to move. Really? You can switch between active, non-napping units, which are dedicated. How do you... Okay, hold on. Bakery, evening. Right afterwards, Beowulf pranced on ahead, after which he felt somewhat hungry unexpectedly. Beowulf erased the fool and saw the vultures gathered around for a bite to eat. Hildebert casually moved on, and there was rather sad. Hildebert bashed the enemy, and he was nearly ready to meet the Maker. Okay, I think I do that. I can move myself a little bit closer. I am not sure how useful that is. but I have done so. Alright, we're gonna nap. You get to go in and probably defeat Beowulf. Revenge. That's for my compatriots. I think you're fine where you're at. Got him. 4 points of damage. Alright, you're gonna plop down a new Sir Daedalic. I'm gonna shove him forward. Understandable play. Apocalyptic fire. Uh-oh, that seems bad. Or amazing. Probably bad, though. Oh, the apocalypse is nigh. This is the beginning of the end of the battle. At first, you'll see the field that's going to be affected by the apocalypse in the next chapter. Everything, including your tiny Inkulinati, that remains in this field will be destroyed. If your tiny Inkulinati ends up on a field of apocalypse fire, push them off of it to save them. Remember that you can also use your beasts to push your tiny. Kill the enemy tiny Inkulinati with attacks. Push them out of the battlefield or let the apocalypse get them. And you will be victorious. Alright, we're stepping up. Attacks adjacent field and the one behind it. Oh, I did that badly. I think it's okay, though. I want to read what's going down. Dennis lived. Oh, God, Dennis got destroyed. Things aren't looking super great. Oh, I forgot I could smack somebody. Dang it. Alright, before we do that, let's catch up here. Hildebert bashed the enemy and he was nearly ready to meet the Maker. Hildebert strolled on beautifully. Furious Hildebert with hellish fury dispatched the foe and there was much rejoicing. Dennis moderately walloped his cousin and he felt daft. Really, really daft. Thebaut decidedly jogged forward toward the truth, thus showing his true value while others were busy catching fleas. Thebaut effortlessly slugged his old friend and he was filled with pride. Hildebert, a feeble-minded peon, hiked on resolvedly. At that very moment, Hildebert mercilessly killed his cousin and he felt daft. Really, really daft. Okay. A lot of daftness going on. Boo, he gets the extra ink. And he hurt my boy. Oh, I'm being out-inked. I don't like it. Alright, I can't do that, but I can do this. Oh, I think I might win this next turn. Maybe, maybe not. Will all depend on what Sir Robin does next. Can't do that. I guess I have to push myself forward. He's gonna swing on me. It's fine. We'll just laugh it off. Ain't no big thing. Alright. Chapter 6 is about to begin. While others were busy catching fleas, Sir Daedalic, an unsavory fellow, puttered around assuredly where duty called. Unexpectedly, Sir Daedalic weakly cuffed his old friend, and his soul trembled, shook, and shivered. Tabout! What then was considered a sin advanced expeditiously. Sometime later, Sir Daedalic, what then was considered a sin, rolled on step by step where the challenge awaited. Sir Daedalic walloped the fool, which seemed downright impossible. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been an honor to serve at your side. Get into that fire. I should have seen that coming. The time of penitence is upon me. Next lesson. Congratulations! Outstanding. We welcome you to the Inkulinati Academy. Now you will continue to learn the secrets of marginalia battles. And that's nice. In order to pass the final exam and go out into the world like a true Inkulinati. The adventure is yet to begin. All right, we finished the basic lessons, and you know what? We're going to break off the episode there. It looks like we got some more craziness and chaos to do in the upcoming episodes before we officially can start our adventures as a full-blooded Italian. No, a full-blooded American. No, a full-blooded Inkulinati? Something along those lines. Anyway, guys and gals, that was fun. Again, adorable art style, fun premise, idea, interesting gameplay choices. And I don't mean that in a bad way at all. I like that it's not everybody takes a turn on one side. In some games, at least most like really large tactical, battle games where we get to control our characters on a grid or a hex grid and we're moving around. I don't like the I get a turn, you get a turn idea. I prefer all my units to move than all your units to move. Or an initiative-based thing where the fastest units move, then the next, and then of course the weight with the reverse order, right? So the fastest unit waits, right? Say you have two units. You have a 10 initiative and a 2 initiative, and the enemy has a 9 and a 1. If you wait with both of your people, and they wait with both of their people, so your 10 goes first waits, your 2 goes second waits, and then, their 9 goes second waits, your 2 goes third waits, their 1 goes fourth and waits. Then the reverse order comes as the time comes back up. So that would mean that their 1 has to move then, because he can't wait. So he has to either move or end his turn. Then your 2 has to move or end their turn. Then the 9, then the 10. That is the way of the wait. Some people still get that wrong or don't understand why they would add a wait into a game. I'm not saying this game needs it. This is totally off kilter. It has nothing to do with this game at all. It's just something that that I'm just remembering and felt like pointing out. Anyway, so this game, I don't have that problem with I get a turn, they get a turn, so on and so forth. So very cool to see that. Like I said, there are certain games that pull it off, certain games that get away with it, and this happens to be one of them. So fantastic. And other than that, I suppose it's all good. If you guys want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, publisher, any of that stuff, all down below in the description of the video. There'll be various links, so you guys can find all of that wonderful, wonderful, delicious information. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, share, do the YouTube algorithm thing. I try not to pester you, but so many people that watch the videos do not subscribe, and that just hurts the channel immensely. So please subscribe if you enjoyed yourself. And until the very next episode, I have been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show. We play, we fight, we conquer.